It's so easy to sit around and blame the cards you were dealt for your miserable life. You can either be one who gains motivation from all the things you don't have, or you can be one who makes excuses for all the things you weren't given. It's not in your control to choose what level in society you are born in, but it definitely is on you where you end up in the end. That's why, if you think you are just a loser who has nothing going for himself right now, you have the ability to change it. I can't sit here and tell you the billion-dollar idea for a successful business which will change your life. No one ever will. But I will tell you the steps which will take you out of your slump and put you on a path. Puts you on a road and gets you to start thinking like you mean business. Makes you start taking yourself seriously. The ultimate goal in a human's life is to attain true freedom. How the modern society is set up, without financial freedom, you always have invisible shackles around your neck. You can't control your actions, and you can't even control your own time. But once you accumulate mass wealth, you can choose to get rid of this problem. I'll tell you what the key differences are between men like Steve Jobs and you. I'll tell you why they are able to extract so much out of themselves while you feel too lazy to do anything. I'll tell you the secret to winning life. You can only do so much with your day when you wake up super late. That's why, at number 1, wake up early. I conducted research on some of the most affluential men, and almost 90% of them followed a strict routine in terms of their wake-up time. Take examples of Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, who wakes up at 40:30 every single day. The founder of Starbucks, Howard Schultz, who wakes up at 5 every single day. Similarly, a lot of other multi-millionaires and billionaires wake up at times when the rest of the world is sleeping. Not because they sleep less, but because they sleep early. This small difference in habit is what adds to them in not being the average mind. You may start waking up early like them and have nothing much to do. The entire world is asleep. Businesses don't start for much later. What do? Well, that morning time is purely your time. Early morning is the only time you'll truly have with yourself alone. Why 99% of people don't take advantage of it is no surprise. They can't make the sacrifice of sleeping early, of spending less time watching their Netflix shows or hanging out with friends. And to be genuinely honest, that's fine. If you wish to leave a regular life, filled with regular victories and regular problems, that's fine. But if you wish to exceed others around you and become a multi-millionaire, you must separate your lifestyle from them. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Prioritize your goals over entertainment, sleep at 10, and become elite. Number 2, read. Did you know the average CEO of major companies reads about 60 books per year? Mind you, there are about 52 weeks per year. This means they read a lot more than you right now. Is this a skill they just pick up when they become CEOs? No. It's one of the reasons why they reach places that others don't. Books are nothing more than some of the smartest minds of humanity giving you a one-to-one lesson. Most average people don't have time to sit and get into a conversation with them. The conversation, which may be the most important of their lives. For starters, simply choose the books which interest you the most from the get-go. Don't force yourself to read something you're not genuinely passionate about. Once you find a type of books which are fun to read for you and also teaches something valuable, you're on the path to success. Number 3, exercise. This is the solution to all your laziness. Our body and mind work collectively. There's a thing known as mind-body connection. When one part is weak, the other automatically suffers and can't perform optimally. The reason you lack energy to get anything done right now is because your body isn't producing enough energy. Your body doesn't have the necessary energy required to get up and get your work down. The reason it doesn't is because it thinks there is a shortage of demand. When you sit on your phone all day watching TikTok, your mind detects that you're happy, that you're having food without cooking. Even though every day is recommended, but even when you hit the gym just 3 or 4 times, it does wonders for you. You don't have to dedicate all your time to the gym and become a gym freak. The world needs you for other stuff, I'm sure. But exercising is crucial to make sure your body and mind are working at the top of their game. That you have enough energy to get through your work and still have energy to accomplish more personal feats. Number 4. Write your goals. There was a study conducted at Harvard in which they recorded all the people who wrote their goals and who just kept it in their heads. Turns out, less than 10% wrote out their goals and plans to achieve them. 10 years later, the people who had recorded their goals were way more successful than those who didn't. It was a surprising result and teaches us a lot. When you note down your goal on paper, you bring an idea from your imagination into reality. This is a huge thing because that's the first real creation you do. Once you have your goal in front of you, your mind stops thinking about it and instead thinks about how to get there. People like CEOs have so many different things on their plate that if they start depending just on their minds, their world will crash. Number 5. Have mentors. It is not possible to reach huge heights alone. All the millionaires and billionaires you see, they all have at least had 7 mentors before them, whether they admit or not, who taught them the winning ways. This even includes people like Andrew Tate, who now focus on teaching others. There were mentors above him who taught him how to set up and manage his business. He might have had a separate mentor who taught him about social media presence and how to present himself. Basically, everyone you see on a prominent level has had people mentor them. None of them make it in life by, air quotes, just grinding all day long. The more experienced they are, the more you learn. Nowadays, some just thinks they can a few words together and call it a course. Don't fall for those scams. Research long and hard to find good mentors, and that'll be the best investment you make in your career. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to drop a like and comment your thoughts on the matter. Make sure you subscribe, as we have a lot more videos coming out which will elevate your status in life. With that said, see you all soon.